All right, welcome back to Life on Purpose. This is a show about lived experience where we talk to people about their lived experience. Life on Purpose is brought to you by a unique partnership between Asheville FM and Sunrise Community for Recovery and Wellness. Sunrise is a nonprofit staffed entirely by certified peer support specialists who utilize their lived experience to provide authentic peer support, resource navigation, and education to individuals struggling with trauma that often leads to substance use and mental health issues. You can find out more at www.sunriseinasheville.org. Also, it's important to keep in mind that the views and opinions expressed on the show do not directly reflect Sunrise as an organization.
Especially mine. I'm Kevin.
Hey, Kevin, and I'm Josh. It's good to be back with y'all.
Yep.
We got a really great show today, one that I'm really excited about. We have with us Lauren Garvie and Jessica Shepard Jowdry. They are involved with the WNC Recovery Rally planning, and we wanted to ask them some questions and get some input or just some more information and talk about this exciting recovery rally.
Yes.
Yeah, thanks for having us, Josh.
Yeah,
Okay.
thank
Welcome.
you.
Okay, you guys can talk now. No.
No.
Have at it.
Yeah, so it's really an honor to be here and be asked to participate. Again, I'm Jessica Shepard Jowdry. I'm the community liaison for Pyramid Healthcare Medicaid Division. And I've been sitting in on the Western North Carolina Recovery Community Collaborative meetings for several years. It is a nonprofit here they support all of WNC and really just the recovery ecosystems and trying to just support our recovery ecosystem, which is huge here in the Asheville area. We're very, very lucky to have such an incredible recovery ecosystem. But we didn't have a rally here in Asheville. I know there's several, in the region, but it's been an ongoing conversation. And then, of course, COVID, and then Helene. And so it started a conversation back in June. And we just kind of took it and ran with it. And we have a huge support within the community with a lot of amazing pillars in the community and in the county supporting us plan this thing. So by all means, it's not just Lauren and I, even though I have control issues. But I'm the chair of the planning committee and am surrounded by incredible people and pillars of the community, just like Lauren Garvie right here.
Mm-hmm. Lauren's an OG now.
Yes.
Oh, I'm considered an OG now.
Yes.
Or maybe a Jedi even.
Yeah,
Jedi Garvie.
Garvie.
But yeah, I'll just talk. So I'm the program chair for the WNC Recovery Rally. And we can get into some of like the things that we can expect for the rally. Jess kind of gave us a background of what how this all transpired, and there's been talk about it for years, and we were just all in that meeting that day and we're like, let's just do this. And so we've tried to we've done a lot. It's taken a lot of time, a lot of thought has gone into it, and we're excited too because this means future events of this nature. We plan on like continuing this, and there'll be opportunities for people in the community if they do want to be a part of the planning committee that kind of makes all of this happen in the near future. But yeah, since we are talking about the rally, I just did want to kind of let people know we are going to have some musical guests and some speakers.
Yeah.
Musical guests?
Yes.
And the musical guest that we have for our lineup this year is Wildebeest. And you can look on our programming website, and it kind of just gives you a brief introduction of like who Wildebeest is. They're local to Asheville.
Is it death metal?
It's not death metal.
Damn it.
It's kind of like an indie, and huge shout out to Kevin Rumley, right?
Yeah.
Huge shout out to Kevin Rumley. He's the coordinator of the Veterans Treatment Court. He's been a huge piece of this, but it's one of his bands that he participates with. He's a drummer, phenomenal drummer. So, hey, shout out Kevin Rumley.
Yep.
Yeah.
I saw him at what's the thing they do at Christmas? Warren Haynes is
Yeah.
They brought him out on stage one day, and every time I've ever went, he was there. I know, it was
Oh
like,
my
it's Kevin
gosh.
Rumley, oh my
That's
God.
The
awesome.
legend.
Yep.
Yes.
And then we've got Virtuous. So she's also she's from Salisbury, but she now is living in Asheville. So
Yes.
she's also another local artist, and she's gonna bring us soul pop and hip hop
Yes.
vibes. So
Okay.
she's gonna be great.
Yes,
She's gonna
I
be
do want to
awesome.
speak on her. I've seen her perform many times, and she is something else, y'all. The vibe, and she just radiates this,
Energy.
this energy
Yeah.
about her. So,
Cool.
so excited.
Yeah, and then last but definitely not least, we'll have All Crawfish Go to Heaven.
Yes.
Crawfish go to heaven.
Yeah, everyone loves the name. It's always a conversation
Yes.
starter.
And shout out Scott Dennis. That's also his band. He's a public defender here in Buncombe County, and he's also serves with the treatment court. So shout out Scott Dennis because he's a phenomenal musician as well.
Yeah, and they're all based out of Asheville, which I thought was neat since the rally's
Right.
taking place in Asheville. So just shout out for people that might be interested in attending. We some of the music guests that we're gonna have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is an all-day thing. What time does it start?
1 p.m. It's 1
1
to
p.m.,
5.
okay.
Yes, 1 to 5. So 4 hours. Of course, you can come and go as you please. We do ask for everybody to register because that's one point of the rally, which we'll can circle back to. But yeah, you can come whenever. We just want you there. We want everybody there.
Yeah, and if you register, you'll be able to get a free t-shirt while supplies last. So
Yes.
registration is key to getting that free t-shirt.
And how do we do that?
So we're gonna we have a website, and the website is WNC Recovery Rally.org, and so you can register. There's a little button on there that says register. You just pop that button, and it'll ask you like your name, your size, all of that, and that also you'll get a goodie bag at the beginning of the rally.
Cool.
And we'll also have some t-shirts for sale, and they're
Yeah.
all, we design them. They're all really neat and kind of just show our support for Recovery Month.
Yeah.
So if you get there late and you miss your T-shirt, you can always buy a T-shirt.
You can always buy a
Okay.
t-shirt.
Yes,
Yeah,
and they're
yeah.
really nice shirts. So shout out Brand Hub for our shirts and
Who designed them?
Brand Hub. So Josh Penland as a committee we designed them there were multiple people involved in the design process, but he's providing all the merch and the printing, and this is what he does for a living. Brand Hub. They do a ton of merchandise for, I think, Operation Gateway.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're really happy to have him on board. Other special guests. So we do have confirmation. Those of you who are frequent Instagrammers, we've got Kayla Clark, also known as Blind Date Live.
She is hilarious.
ABL.
She's so funny.
She is amazing, and she just had a newborn, y'all. Her and her partner, they are amazing. They just have a newborn, and she is willing to participate in our rally. So we're so excited to have her as a part of this thing because, like you said, she is hilarious. She's passionate
her
about
Asheville baby
Yes.
raising
Oh my
TikToks.
gosh.
Sorry, they
Oh my
are
gosh.
outstanding.
Hilarious. My husband and I were following her and obsessed with her before I had met her somewhere else before I ever even actually knew her, and yeah, we love her.
I'm not a hero worshiper, but I would be kind of like, I'm a little tongue-tied.
I know. I was
Like-
I feel like I'm talking to a celebrity.
She is.
Yeah, it's all Asheville baby raising tips. That's like the
Oh
the
no!
theme? 'Cause
So
I'm not on TikTok.
I think her, because they just had a baby, but I think I don't want to speak on behalf of her, but my take on it is she, in a very unique way, kind of she roasts.
Okay.
She's a roaster.
That's it. I couldn't think of the word.
Okay,
either.
yeah.
Not
so-
malicious, but she
yeah,
makes
she's
fun of a
never
lot of stuff in
malicious.
Asheville.
Yes, and so she's pretty epic. We might, get a roast or two in. for this rally, which will be a selling point too.
Yeah. I laughed just thinking about her. It's funny.
Our very
Wow, that
Asheville
changes
celebrity.
everything.
We'll have to check it out
Yeah.
You are.
for sure.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Who else we got?
So other people who are going to be representing or be what am I thinking?
Speaking.
Not speakers, but really just making. Oh my gosh, what's the word I'm trying to think? Okay, so we've got appearances.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yes,
appearances.
so we've got Robin from Tom Tillis's office. So
Huh.
she represents
Alright.
Tom Tillis. So she will be coming and having a word directly from Tom Tillis, who's senator. And then we also have Bo Hess, representative. What is it? County commissioner? Yes, city commissioner.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, I didn't pay attention in civics class,
It's
y'all.
Some kind of commission.
I don't know.
A lot of people
I don't
didn't,
know
don't worry.
anything
You're
government.
not alone.
I'm not a government kind of gal. Let's see. And then who else do we have making?
We got our panelists, so we're gonna have
Yes.
Representative Eric Ager,
Ager,
mhm,
yeah.
Judge Keppel,
Mm-hmm.
and so if you guys aren't familiar, she's over the Aspire Court.
Yes.
What's that stand for?
Aspire stands for. Did we put it in
It's kind
here?
of the sobriety court.
So not Veterans Drug Court, not
Right.
It's an
Women's Drug
initiative
Court.
that it's an initiative to lead to recovery focused program for repeat impaired drivers, emphasizing treatment and accountability.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
It sounds like a felony drug diversion.
It's
Yeah.
like they were kind of like drug court and stuff. It's all similar, but they
Got it.
play for different. They're there for different kinds of.
It's more specific to impaired
It
drivers.
looks like
Exactly.
impairment, yeah,
Exactly.
and with multiples,
How
right?
much money
Right.
how much money do we spend on that? Putting people through. Oh, now you're going to take this course. And
Yeah.
Now, like,
Yeah.
you don't have any money anyway, and we're going to charge you for.
Right. And we all know the impact of treatment compared to incarceration.
Yeah.
So Buncombe County is very, very, very well known for their treatment courts. Counties come from all over
They do.
to observe our treatment courts. I actually had the privilege of being a treatment liaison with all of our treatment courts, especially the Veterans Treatment Court Judge Marvin Pope. He's also going to be speaking on this.
Is he still practicing?
He is.
He's the best. I mean,
he is
I've never met a judge
incredible.
so unjudgy.
Yeah, there has not been a Veterans Treatment Court proceeding that I didn't get teary-eyed at
Aw.
some point because of the Honorable Judge Marvin Pope. So he will be participating on that panel. We also have Judge Thornburg. He's the judge over the Adult Drug Treatment Court here in Buncombe County. He's been doing that a very long time. And the treatment courts, it's all voluntary. So all of the attorneys and DAs and judges and everybody who participates in the treatment courts, it is aside from their normal 9 to 5, right? That's a voluntary position.
Is the DA going to be there?
I'm sorry.
Is the DA going to be there?
I hope so.
Okay.
I'm
think maybe
gonna
stopping
message.
in.
Oh yeah, I should message, especially Josh. Yeah. So we'll see about. We're hoping that probation will be stopping by, and
Yeah, we just
And
want
the
to
whole
invite.
team.
we
If
want
they're
to
listening,
invite.
We want to invite
But-
all of them.
So that's a perfect segue into kind of the mission. We didn't really even super talk about the mission
What is-
of
what is the mission?
rally. Yes. So our official mission, I can read it, but it's really to bring all of WNC together to break stigma, uplift voices, connect resource, and highlight recovery in WNC. So my personal vision is the fact that we can have those who are still struggling with active substance use, okay? Those who are in recovery, probation, law enforcement, resources, treatment providers, peer supports, and anyone in the general public, families of those who are struggling, all in one place supporting each other. Because that's the thing, is I can truly say if probation and law enforcement is coming to this recovery rally, it is to support and help and just engage with those who are struggling or recovering. because they do genuinely care about our well-being and our recovery, based on my experience working with probation and law enforcement, and really just providing the education. But my vision is especially for the general public, and y'all probably experience this all the time. Those who may not be as familiar with substance use or mental health or these struggles, right? They see those of us on the side of the corner, on the side of the street,
problem.
right?
There's a problem.
You know,
Yep.
and they don't understand, and they don't see us as people, right? And that's okay, because it's a lack of understanding, right? And this event, I am hoping it works out, but to get as many people who identify as being in recovery, even if it's one day, it doesn't matter. But what pathway, it does not matter. All-inclusive recovery of anything, mental health, substance use, to stand in front of that giant stage in Pack Square, as take, of course, a respectful photo, to be able to demonstrate to the general public that we are surrounded by recovery here in Western North Carolina, not just Asheville, but literally, I don't think anybody has a clue of the thousands of people who are in active recovery here in this region from something.
It's powerful just hearing you talk about all this.
Right. Doesn't it give you chills? And like, could you imagine if there's a way that we can get this out to the general public of, like, we do recover, like we do, and we are your lawyers, we are your doctors, we are your nurses, we are your clinicians. I mean, we're everywhere.
Did you guys contact LOS or any media?
We do have WLOS, I think, on board. I've got Explore Asheville, AVL Today.
Spectrum News.
Oh man, that's a great one. Spectrum. I need to contact with Spectrum.
We're on it during COVID. That's why I bring them up.
Yes. Okay. Jot that down for me, can you? I've been trying to get in touch with iHeartRadio, also Asheville Citizen Times,
Cool.
Town Crier.
Sarah Honecker from Citizen Times.
Give them to me. I
Right.
need all of your contacts. Yes.
All of them?
Yeah, all of them. Yeah, everybody. I want everybody. Yeah, myself personally, I've probably sent out about 1,500 emails.
Wow.
And it'd be like the same email, not like,
Sure.
to that many people, trying to just get everybody there. So
How many panels are we going to have? Is it just that one you were talking about, or is
It's
Yeah.
just gonna be the one panel
One
with all
panel.
four. Three of them are a judge, and then one's a congressman.
Okay, that's it.
So
State
we'll have,
representative.
that, and Kevin Rumley will be the one doing the panel. So
Moderating
he'll
it?
be,
Okay.
moderating it.
Yes.
Awesome.
And then our other speakers.
Yeah, so we got two other speakers, the infamous, famous, whatever you call it, Tyler Grooms.
Yes.
Oh, goodness.
Yes.
Tyler Grooms.
Tyler
I
Grooms,
know.
Powerful story.
Very
and then,
powerful.
We've got John, and so with John, his is a little different, and that's kind of what we want. We wanted to incorporate different walks and know, like, recovery
Right.
looks different from everything, like, for everyone. Just like Kevin had just stated, like, everyone's in recovery from something. And he and I don't want to give away, I want people to show up, but he incorporates, like, music. So he kind of puts on an actual, like, show when he's telling his story.
Alright.
So that really, I thought that was really neat. And I got to do, like, a live interview with him, and he just seemed like a great person. And we kind of stepping out of everyone that we kind of know, because like the
Right.
recovery community is so tight knit, and so
Where'd you meet him at?
he just applied. So when we were signing up for speakers, we just put it on the internet, basically, like anyone could have applied, and then we just we went through a voting process for all of that, and so that's how we'll probably continue to do it unless we come up with a different way. But yeah, he's even got a website, and so if you go on the program, you can even click on the website and see some of the work he's done.
This is John G, is it?
No, it's John. I don't want to say his last
No, I
name
didn't
wrong
want
on
to
the radio, but I think it's Belizia.
Okay.
Belizia.
That's what it looks like to me.
Yeah. And so we mentioned, this is really important to Jess, so I just want to mention this part. There's a group photo at 2:45, and so the point of this group photo, go figure, we got a photo, right? The purpose of this photo is really, we want the masses to come like forward and just show how many people in WNC, you know, obviously not everybody, but everyone at the rally to come forward and be in this picture. And we're hoping there'll be tons of people in this photo, and it'll be powerful. It'll be a statement like, here I am. And so we really hope that, you know, people will be interested in being part of that. Obviously there's no requirement. You do not have to be in the photo. But yeah, around 2:45 we'll kind of start introducing all the committee members, and then we'll follow up with that group photo.
And I will make a note on that is hopefully we'll have to stand so far back to take this picture because there's going to be so many people in it that faces won't be recognized. But I will definitely also we'll take in consideration into the privacy aspect and blur faces so that the faces are not recognizable, but just the amount of people and bodies and souls, right, standing there would be incredibly cool. But it could also be very unmanageable to try to
sign these
the
releases,
logistics.
by the way.
Yeah.
Right, 5,000.
Yeah, the logistics of it all, because we've got a full program. I mean, packed. Also, we gotta give our MC a shout out. Yeah, we've got Michael Roberts, who is going to be our MC if you're local in recovery.
A.K.A. Mr. Shrinking Violet. He's just so quiet and reserved.
Oh, yeah, he's the
Michael.
most not quiet and
Michael Roberts.
Yes. So I will say he's probably he was a huge part of my story, and I probably wouldn't be alive without him today. Him and his ability to make me laugh is what changed my life. So he's a special, very unique person who
He has 8,000 pairs of sneakers.
maybe will still will not be physically assaulted by me before the end of this rally. I'm just kidding.
How many people have registered so far? Can you see that?
Oh, I do not know. I can find that out really quickly. I know as soon as we posted the event on Facebook, so we did not have a Facebook page, but we did post an event on Facebook, and the interest was significant very quickly. So we're really focused on social media. Our website is still kind of on in construction, getting our program and everything on there. But a lot of the presence has been on social media. So please, you can go reference our event page on Facebook. And I wonder, I can find out real quick with our registration chair, aka Becca Hampton. Or Coroner, and see how many people are registered. A lot of people aren't really registering ahead of time. We're hoping people will pre-register. And the point of registration also is, one, because we have a limit of how many people we need to be able to count how many people. Yeah. But also there are little bits of data that we're collecting. And why we're doing that is just because, because we think it's important to be able to document who's engaging in the community, and if they work for agencies, if they self-identify as being in recovery. I can't remember what other questions we have on that registration form, but especially for like future rallies, and also just any sort of little tidbits of data that maybe we can use for advocacy in the future. What you got?
Add a left field question. I don't remember the history. Why did September become Recovery Month?
I don't know. I read about
That's
that.
a good question.
I know.
Yeah, and I should have done my homework.
I looked that up. Oh man, I looked that up to try to figure out.
There must be some significance that happened that month, and
we can definitely chat GPT or Google it.
My best friend is ChatGPT.
I just
Oh,
looked
me
up.
too.
Pretty good to have.
My husband even incorporated ChatGPT into our vows. He ended a vows with, "Would you like a version that is shorter, more
Oh, my-
professional?" Or yeah. Anyway, so that's
Okay.
how dependent I am on ChatGPT.
I'm pretty collaborative with it. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, but you gotta be
Collaborative.
smart.
It's a big
with it.
help.
You
Yeah.
gotta be smart with it though.
Use it as a tool, like,
yeah, a
not
tool,
to
not
do
a crutch.
everything.
No, it's not my
But-
therapist. But
Exactly.
Oh,
my best friend.
Hey,
Depends on
I
the
have
day.
learned a lot though. You go through about 15 prompts, but yeah, anyway. Yeah, for real. But okay, so there was something else I wanted to mention. But yeah, so I'm a little tidbit. I'm born and raised here, and I used here. I got clean here. And the whole time I was in active use, I had no idea what was right under my nose this whole time. And it was here. It was already here. And I just had no idea. My solution, I was literally surrounded by my solution and had no clue. And so I'm just really, really, really hoping that this rally can reach out to those who don't have a clue what all is available to them. And that's why I kind of wanted to note too, like the extreme support of sponsorship and resources that we've gotten.
It's pretty varied. I'm looking at the
Oh
list.
man.
Oh yeah, there's a lot. Yeah.
Yes, so huge shout out to our sponsors. We've got, of course, Sunrise is their fiscal sponsor. They have made this thing possible. So seriously, Sunrise, shout out. Pyramid Healthcare. So I'm the liaison with Pyramid. Pyramid's a presenting sponsor. We've got, of course, Henderson and Buncombe County have themselves sponsored this event. Land of Sky, Regional Council, APNC Addiction Professionals of North Carolina, Oxford House, Wilkes Recovery has been really helpful with our, efforts.
I just got back from
RHA.
Wilkes. I was amazed what they do and
They're
what they
doing
have.
a
I was going.
lot.
They're
What,
good.
Jeff?
A lot of great
They're
things
good at what
going
they
on.
do.
Killing it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They make it look
killing
so
it.
easy.
Yeah, they
too.
do.
Right, isn't
I'm
it
like-
so frustrating?
Yes.
I know, so
'Cause it's
frustrating.
been such a struggle.
I am just like, I just look at them and I'm like, seriously? Like, do you sleep? But yeah, they're killing it up there, which is so needed because we have a facility up there in like Stokes County. It's kind of nearby in Surrey, and there's just those rural counties, and that's another huge thing with the RCC and what we're trying to do, and why this is the WNC Recovery Rally, not the Asheville Recovery
Right.
Rally. Like, we need to show these other counties that there are ways to create an ecosystem. Like, I know I'm seeing it in like Caldwell County, where they're really, really building recovery ecosystem out there, and that sober living. Oh my gosh, please, if anybody's willing, it doesn't matter where you are, please, if you're willing to lease or buy a home to utilize as a recovery house. We are in desperate need, which is what the RCC was initially kind of built on, was recovery housing. And it's I mean, oh my gosh, I've been on the phone all morning just trying to find a bed for one female, and it's just a constant running on a hamster wheel, especially for those folks who don't have resources.
Yep.
So huge.
We got a call last week, like pretty late in the day comparatively, and I mean we just happened to have the whole training team, all four of us were, and they said we just came down from Boone, and the person's in Asheville. They said they had a place, somebody did, and now they don't have a place, and we're like,
Right.
whoa! So immediately the brain trust starts, ramping up.
Right.
Yeah.
And we have so many treatment facilities here, which is awesome. But that's the thing, is everybody's sending people here to Buncombe, which is great. But we have these amazing resources, but there's only so much, right?
Yep.
And so encouraging these counties and showing these counties that here we have the tools to help you support a recovery ecosystem. If you build it, they will come. Right? I'm sure, I don't know, but I mean, Asheville started with JFK and Swain, I want to say.
That's about it.
And
And Swain's gone like 3 years ago?
Yeah.
That was a go-to place.
What, like 20 years ago or something? I just in the 10 years I've been around in this field, like the significant growth.
Let me put a pin in that. I wanted to come back to that.
Yeah.
That's been in my mind. You want to talk about Pyramid for a minute?
Oh yeah, sure.
Since we're talking about sponsors.
So Pyramid, we're kind of one of those OGs, formerly known as October Road. I remember it was kind of like the only place to be able to seek treatment if you were uninsured or had Medicaid. So we do primarily serve those who are uninsured and with Medicaid. Pyramid was founded on that and has stayed true to that. We serve 8 states, but specifically here in all of North Carolina, we've got a lot of development. So we've got a residential about to open up. We have our PHP with housing. We've got a lot of different services. One specific that we just piloted with VIA, shout out VIA, is a substance use primary wraparound team. So we actually literally meet them where they are. If it's under a bridge, they're licensed clinicians.
Yeah,
So it's a substance use assertive community treatment team. So it's a pilot program. So like a therapist, a nurse, a provider, a peer support will literally go and find them, right? And provide that support, make sure they're getting their MAT meds or their psych meds.
Cool.
So that's really, really exciting. But yes, I'm the liaison, and it's very, very passionate for me to be able to just spend my time in the community and learn of all these resources, because my favorite thing to do is connect resources with other resources, right? Because we all have to work together in this community, and there's so many resources that don't know about all the resources, right? And so that's a huge reason of this event, is to like bring everybody together and allow everybody to get this education so that, you know, we all need help, y'all. We all need help. Don't get me started on that.
Oh, by all means, start.
Well, the helping professionals needing help.
Yeah.
I think, you know, I lost everything after 6 years clean because of ego and because I was too scared to ask for help. And I almost died, right? Thank God I didn't, and I lived the life I have now. I had a poor man that decided to marry me, and a poor employer that puts up with me. No, they're great. But the thing is, you know, helping professionals, especially after Helene, y'all, we are tired. We're running on hamster wheels, and we are so passionate about helping.
And I'm getting an anniversary disorder as we speak. I was over the weekend going, it was a year ago when we were without power, water, internet, everything for 4 months, 3 months.
Right.
And I'm getting a little anxiously inside.
Yeah. Because we were in survival mode and now, you know, we're kind of coming down from that. And that's another thing, is we are definitely recognizing Helene at the rally, but it kind of in a little bit of a different. I'm sorry, Lauren, do you want to kind of?
Oh no, sorry,
Okay.
I blanked out on that.
Oh no, you're fine.
mentioned
But like at a
hurricane.
different
I
angle.
just
Yeah.
blanked on
Right.
You went
It's
away
like
for a
trauma
minute.
bond. But
Come back.
we're coming at it from a different angle of the professionals, the helpers, right? And also those who needed help during that time. Y'all, they showed up and showed out. Sunrise, 8 Pyramid, I can't, all of them, right? Feet on the ground, completely neglecting their family, not neglecting, but walking away from their homes, their families. I know of 3 who were at work even though they didn't have a home. And they're at work helping others.
I
right?
talked to somebody on Sunday who's been here for a year. I said, where do you work out of? It's a disaster relief out of Houston. I said, you've been here for a year, and all the things that, you know, per diem and all this stuff that you're getting paid for. And he goes, yeah, I'd love it here. And he goes, but I'm leaving when my year's up. But his year's up, I'm gonna stop.
Right.
It's good that those types of services have continued, though, this whole time.
Yeah.
Inshallah, fingers crossed, right?
Yeah, because that's the thing, is you know, we needed help before Helene, you know? So it's just, oh my gosh, but really the kind of the angle we're wanting to go with is the recognition of the incredible community that showed up and showed out during Helene. Think of how many people who were in early recovery got hit in Helene and continued to stay abstinent, even if they returned to use, coming back, right?
Yeah.
Think of all the professionals supporting those folks. Gosh, I just remember delivering water and stuff to sober livings, and those guys were still in their sober livings when they could have just like went home, right? So it's just recognizing that resiliency and that strength through that time, I think, is what the goal is with our Helene recognition, because it definitely needs to be recognized.
We've all been around the block a few times at this table, and I wanted to, again, when I said put a pin in it, I wanted to come back to think where we were only 10 years ago, honestly.
Right.
It's ridiculously expansive, fast.
Yeah.
It's a lot of movement.
I think what you just said too, and I think like, what's my purpose for doing this, right? Because I've really thrown everything I have like into making sure this happens.
Yes,
and I always go back to like when I walked out of jail in 2016, and I went to an organization and I was like, I need treatment, I need help, and I sat there for 30 minutes until they were finally like, I'm sorry, I don't know how to help you. I don't know what I can do for you. And so I remember that, like, I'll never forget that feeling. And just of like recovery in general, right? Like when I was actively using, I didn't know that what recovery was. I didn't know there was other ways to do things.
Right.
And so like now it's so prominent, but we never know who's like sitting in the corner that just doesn't know like there's another way to do life.
Right.
There's other ways to go about things.
Yep.
And I think for me, like that's my why, right? Like so just like making the voice of recovery out there so the person who needs to hear it the most might have that opportunity. And then, just showing like how far we have come. I know if I walked out of jail today, there would be way more resources for me, and it wouldn't have been such a struggle for me.
Folks in the jail now helping people
to get across town, and go to Sunrise because like at the time, I literally was on foot and I wanted it so bad. I didn't know what I wanted, because I didn't know what recovery really was. I just heard another person talk about like how they had done it, and I was like, it caught my interest.
Right.
I was like, well, dang, that sounds a lot better than the way I've been doing it. And so I think that just like, it's like bringing us all together, but also remembering like why we do this work, and it's for that one person.
That why though?
That one person who needs to just hear there's something else out there for you, and here we are.
Right.
And this is what we look like. And
Just
so.
like us.
We've come so far. I'm so happy to be in a community where we just continue to keep going. It's not like, okay, we got enough now, let's just all sit down.
Cash it in.
Like we just keep going. And I'm so honored to be part of this rally. I'm so honored to work with the people I've worked with on this, and I'm just honored to be part of the recovery community.
It sounds fun too. I'm juiced about it. I just kind of woke up. I'm like, when I realized everything that's happening with this, so.
It's a big deal.
So this is the first time the rally's been held in Asheville, or is the first ever WNC Recovery Rally?
So it's the first. So it's hosted and presented by the Recovery Community Collaborative, Western North Carolina Recovery Community.
WNC Community Collaborative, because we know like there has been other rallies before, but there's never been a WNC Community Collaborative meeting. Rally,
and not in Asheville.
In Asheville. So this is the first rally.
But it is all inclusive of all WNC, and I just kind of want to touch on. So Erin Bowman, she is the CEO of JFK ADACT. She's also the vice president of the WNC RCC board. She was kind of the person who spearheaded this whole idea back in 2016. Let's see, whenever I was in peer support with you. So 2016 probably.
That far back,
yeah. And it's grown significantly. But she spoke at the Henderson County Behavioral Health Conference, and this quote she said, "Health." Home is how she opened it, and it like literally makes me want to cry. So health, home, purpose, and community. These are the 4 things that are needed to live a life in recovery. And that couldn't be more true. And that is all 4 of those things are possible for anyone, right? I just remember that being so unattainable to me. The purpose piece was unattainable to me. Community, okay, like, no, you know, a community, like more than one person, right? And definitely not health. So like those 4 things are all 4 things that I have today and are possible because of resources. Because, you know, I was lucky enough to have some family support, but like my very, very limited to say the least, you know? And so today I can say that I have health, home, purpose, and community, but it took a lot of work to do that, and it took a lot of help to get that. And I think that kind of encompasses everything in 4 words.
I like it.
Yeah.
Erin's always been an out-of-the-box thinker, and a traditional environment that healthcare is pretty relatively conservative in terms of, you know, risk management and stuff. Every company has their risk management officer, which is risk non-management, with no risk. Don't take the risk. But she has always been. I knew her when she was working for Blair Clark, who's again the Sunrise. What's the word I want? Respite house.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And there were several people that Blair seeded the community with these brilliant thinkers that have gone on to take over the operations themselves.
Yeah.
Gosh, I remember
That's what
when
happened.
Sue at Sunrise just started. I was working at the Sober Living, and she was doing work boots, and then
That's
it kind of
crucial, though.
started. Yeah, and then it kind of started to like some help with sober, and to see what Sunrise, y'all, like to have literally watched from the very beginning of Sunrise to sitting here right now in this. It's just. Mind blowing. Even peer support had just started becoming
Yeah, it wasn't
a thing.
anything.
Wasn't
You
anything.
got paid by
like,
Medicaid. That was
no
the only
respect.
service that was paid.
Yeah, like peer support was not like a thing, and my gosh, they're basically replacing clinicians at this point, you know, because they're so valuable. Peer support is so valuable. There's something about Me Too, you know,
Yeah.
Me Too.
The Sunrise
I'm with
wouldn't
you.
even exist without that guy right there.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
goat.
that-
The goat.
yeah, that's
That's
right.
That's the real
Kevin
He's
OG.
a real OG. I just
Yeah.
remember, yeah, but
Yeah, I'll never
That's-
forget when I
I
walked
don't
through
even
the
know
door
how.
and there he was on his computer, and there was these huge desks. I'll never forget. They were so big, and I was just sitting there, and I was like, I guess I'm gonna stay here.
wow.
I'm like, he's not asking me a bunch of hard questions, so
Yeah.
that's good.
This isn't rocket science.
Yeah, I don't even remember the very beginning. But yeah, man, it's cool. And yeah, all the development, and everybody's developing, right? But there's just never going to be enough. There's never going to be enough. But the thing is there's enough heart, there's enough passion. You know, there's definitely enough passion, and that's really kind of all we need, in my opinion. Everything else.
You said something about work boots, and I know that may not seem like such a huge thing or that it makes a really big impact, but I can say my personal experience when I first came to Asheville, if I did not have somebody help me get a pair of work boots, I wouldn't have been able to go to work at my new job that I got while I was in sober living.
Exactly.
And who knows what would have happened. Like I was already really distressed about trying to find a job and pay for this next week or this next month.
Right.
And so, you know.
You don't have $50 to go get some non-slip shoes or steel-toe boots from Walmart, you know?
Not when you're fresh into it, no.
And it's something about, and this it kind of brings me back to like Helene and our ACT teams, but like it's also something about, I don't know why this just hit my heart, but like you were looking for me, like you actually want to help me,
I know.
you know, like feeling so undeserving of this, you know, little rent check from a resource back then, and just thinking like, why are they helping me? Made all the difference, right? Like it made me want to make it worth it, I guess, if that makes sense. Having somebody believe in me.
I mean, the idea is like this: you don't close the door on somebody, and you don't judge them. As much as we love the judge, and I love the judge, and I will do. That's my default sometimes. I'm like, stop judging. Been doing this long enough. I know.
Yeah.
What other events are going on that day?
Yeah. Oh, food trucks.
I was
We
just
got
going to
food
ask
trucks?
that.
Y'all,
Foodies.
we've got
Yeah.
some food. Okay, so we've got oh my gosh, I don't know their names. Lauren, you got their names? I know we got the donuts. Oh man, they are so good. I'm telling y'all, get the cinnamon. It's not on the menu, but get the cinnamon sugar donuts and tell them to put the glaze. You would
Glazed
think
and
that
confused.
glazed and
Whose
Yeah.
truck
is
is
it
it?
glazed and confused?
Isn't it glazed and
man, I
something?
can't
It's just a
remember.
donut truck, not
But
a...
it's a
It's a
donut
donut
truck.
truck.
Anyway, it's amazing.
Alright.
But get the cinnamon sugar and ask for the glaze. It'll change your life.
Alright.
And then we've got
Life-changing donuts.
seriously, bro.
I've never
Like
turned
they're
down donuts.
warm
They are
and
good.
like freshly fried.
I'm pretty
So
sure it's
good. Oh my
glazed
God.
and I think it's glazed and
Glazed and
confused.
confused. That's
Sounds like a
pretty
good
funny.
name for a donut truck.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. It's like a pink and black. Let me look on Facebook. I got them on my Facebook.
Yeah, and then we've got Jeff and Chuck, other members of our community. They've got a food truck. They do amazing barbecue. We've also got, oh my gosh, I can't remember our final one.
Yeah, it's glazed and infused.
Oh,
Glazed and infused.
Still a play on days and
Yeah,
There you
they're
go.
so
Yeah,
good
yeah.
though, so good. And back to your question, we have over 100 registered right now. So if you're planning on attending, please register.
Please register.
I'm
Yeah.
going to
And
register
we've
right
got-
after this.
And on Facebook, we've got like 300 people still interested. So I
Wow.
imagine a lot of those people. So yeah, we're at least 400 people, over 400 people showing interest
Cool.
with many confirmed, and then just some people haven't even registered yet.
Yeah.
You can register the day of, and again you can still get a t-shirt, but we can't recommend that we'll have your size, and then also it's just while supplies last. So the best thing to do to guarantee that you get a t-shirt in a bag is to go ahead and register at WNCRecoveryrally.org.
Well, does anybody have anything they want to plug before we come to a close? we got about 5 minutes left.
The entire ad hoc planning committee. I can't go through all the names now. Come to the rally and you'll see who they are. But I'm telling you, like, members of this rally, I would be of the planning committee, we would be texting each other at 3-4 o'clock in the morning. I mean, my poor we have devoted ourselves to this thing, and this is an event that probably should take a year to plan, and we've been planning since really
Over the summer.
mid-June
Yeah.
is really when we started kind of like Brandon Manson and Daniel Conway, Mike Robert, okay, it's just Victoria with the county, like it's just been, I'm forgetting people, Becca, anyway, there's a bunch of people who have come together, and just y'all, we like literally this has been a miracle if this thing is pulled off, but it's our first one, first of many. The next year's going to be bigger. The next year's going to be bigger. The next year's going to be bigger. So please come and be a part of it.
Keep the momentum
Get the
going.
word out. Tell everyone. What else? Who else has got something?
I agree.
Yeah.
I concur.
Ditto.
We've worked
Ditto.
really hard, and we're just excited. We hope that you guys, even if it's just for an hour, a couple hours,
Yeah.
come out, support.
Oh, we have kids' activities and yard games.
So bring your
and
kids.
yes, family friendly.
Cornhole,
Cornhole, Jenga,
Connect
yes.
Four. I'll take on anyone at Connect Four. Let's go.
Oh man.
And show our mercy
I'm
anyone
not-
too.
yeah.
No, I'll lose that.
Yeah. But man, it's gonna be exciting, and it's been an honor to be a part of.
We appreciate you guys having us on
Very
here.
cool.
Yeah,
Yes.
we appreciate
Easy
y'all
conversation.
coming on here and talking about the recovery rally. I think it was the
Yeah,
perfect.
I didn't have a script. I was like, I'd see where the combo goes.
Well, this
Yeah.
is an easy
I
crew
think it's
to
been
have a
great.
conversation
Well,
with.
that's right.
These are my people. But thank
Sure.
you, and for everybody out there, thank you for what y'all are doing. Thank you for caring and supporting and having a shared passion. Those of y'all who help others and those who receive help, thank you. And just keep asking for it.
Cool.
All right. Well, join us next time.
All right.
Yes,
Y'all stay
thank
blessed.
you.
See you
Yeah, stay blessed.
So